Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. So 70,000 and more followers of Germany's ultimate winning machine open their arms to their favourite sons. In the Bavarian capital, they demand... That's clear-cut, it's a free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And here's Mbappe, Odegaard. It is a corner. And we have our very first corner. Kimmich can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And here's Mbappe, hits one! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Well, we just know, of course, what an excellent goalkeeper Dida is. Indeed, some consider him to be right up there amongst the elite.
Yeah, towering, and someone who always had...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And now they can clear their lines. And here's Mbappe. And it's Cruyff. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Maradona. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Cruyff. Great ball, and he's in here. Son Heung-min gets flagged offside. Bayern Munich have it back and can go again. Bayern Munich yet to have an attempt on goal. Rodri goes steaming forward. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's a fine interception. And he's heaved it away. Engages and forces him off the ball. Camavinga. Kimmich. Costa Curta deals with that comfortably.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Hernandez. Odegaard. Indonesia upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
He's tried one! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Kimmich. Sneijder. Hernandez kept his eye on it, and he's there. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Odegaard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Danger averted for now. Belletti. Odegaard.
Look, it's a run defence this like, but the timing has to be spot on.
Keeper's dealt with that. Mbappe was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Sneijder! And he thumps it clear.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Kimmich has given away a free kick. Oh, that is a good ball to Vinicius Junior! He's had a shot! There it is!
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Rodri. Oh, there's a probing ball. Son Heung-min. Vinicius Junior. Odegaard. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Kimmich. Beckenbauer. Schneider. It's Kimmich. Kimmich looking to penetrate opposition lines. Rodri. And it's Cruyff. And here's Mbappe. Cruyff. That's an excellent interception. Beckenbauer. Now it's Maradona. Kimmich.
Indonesia are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
And it's Cruyff. Great hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Defending was strong and firm. And Cruyff! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
There's the shot! It's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
Indonesia are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Schneider. Now it's Mbappe. Beckenbauer. Beckenbauer. Mbappe. Odegaard.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that's put paid to a promising move. And here's Mbappe. Strokes it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Kimmich showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's picked his way through. Real shot at goal! Oh, he's really drilled it.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal, when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
Mbappe, given the lift of his goal. Vinicius Junior! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And they win it back again. Odegaard, Mbappe. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That is good alertness. Beckenbauer. Mbappe. Cruyff, who's set up one goal so far. In with the challenge. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there.
Sneijder really added the width there, thanks to...
It's a mighty effort! Really well taken goal.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
And here's Maradona.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Cruyff. That's a lovely, neat pass. And they can counter here. Mbappe. Mbappe will not... Vinicius Junior!
Bayern Munich may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
And here's Sneijder. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Dida clears.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Back into the middle. Tries a shot! And it's come back out to him. Oh, taken with style. And surely that does it. Perfect time. Decisive strike. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Substitution on the field, number 6.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Oh, what a mistake! McAllister, Sneijder, Mbappe,
Substitution.
and it's Griezmann. Succumbs to the pressure. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And that is high.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
And it's De Bruyne. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Sneijder. Now it's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Musiala. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, what a pass! Well read, and the danger is averted. Kolomuani. Now it's Haaland. Neymar pinches it off him.
3 minutes at a time.
And the number on the board is 3. Now it's Mbappe. Sneijder. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable.
I'd like to draw your attention to the screen right now for
any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them, and his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back,
Sweeper, defensive midfield player.
Yeah, and we shouldn't forget his outstanding vision and confidence on the ball, being almost as important as what he did at the back.
Can he get it through? Mbappe! Guardiola gets rid without sophistication. Kimmich. Beckenbauer. Can he finish? Plays a delicate ball. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Beckenbauer. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And here's Mbappe. Neymar. Oh, that's clever. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Oh, they can break here. Kimmich. And here's Maradona. Bayern Munich looking to pass their way through. Oh, good spread.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out. Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Referee's given a throw. Kimmich. Brilliantly cut out. Yamal. It's a good run down the right. That's good vision. Mbappe. Ball swung in. Beckenbauer gets it away.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Sneijder. Mbappe. Kimmich. Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. And here's Mbappe. That is a great ball.
Maradona really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Mbappe, and here's Sneijder. Yamal. Bastoni spots it and intercepts. Van Belten. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Maradona was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Mbappe. Can he latch on to this? Mbappe. Kimmich. It's Camavinga. It's Kimmich.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Bayern Munich couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Yamal. Neymar. A lot of... Neymar! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Neymar just backs him.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. So your views on the first half?
Bayern Munich have been playing relatively well from what I've witnessed. Good movement and the ball retention has been quite strong, and it's led to a few chances. It's just that cutting edge that's lacking at the moment, and it's fixable.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Bayern Munich with the corner, they're first. Oh, well played, well played. Has a shot! There it is!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth the treat.
Joao Felix. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. There's the hit! He scores! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Was there ever any doubt?
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
It's in! Just 1 goal in it now! Game on! We have got ourselves a game here.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Mbappe, Camavinga, and he's heaved it away, and they're quick to get it back. Played back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Kimmich, Yamal. And that is a little undercooked. Camavinga. Beckenbauer. Oh no, he's got that wrong.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
And here's Maradona. Oh, that's well spotted. Mbappe. Hoisted in. That is good alertness. Camavinga. Camavinga showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
And it's Maradona. Schneider, who does have an assist to his name. Delivery from Mbappe.
substitution on the field. Number
It's their second
79,
corner of the game.
João Felix. Coming on to replace him is number 9, Fernando Torres.
Indonesia are looking to go forward now. Mbappe, he's picked his way through. Oh, important interception.
Indonesia are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
It's Maradona! Goal! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
Well read, nice interception. Maradona. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Oh, great save! Too close for comfort. Bayern Munich have their third corner. He's had a hit! Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Well timed, excellent interception. McAllister. Now it's Griezmann. Bayern Munich finding their passes. Clips it so gently. And it's Schneider. Vardiol promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's Maradona. Backward it goes.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Maradona. Mbappe, foot in. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Yamal.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And he is slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Four extra minutes added on. That's a sharp pass. And he cuts out the supply. Passing nice and neat. And it's Maradona. Ødegaard. And that will be it. Bayern Munich are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout.